buildings. Yes, and this is what I was hoping for. This is in many Chinese cities, there are some, the bigger ones, there are some real old quarters from definitely older times, and nowadays they have been restored, and usually there are some kind of high society shops, like some expensive shops inside, but it's a really nice area to visit, to see, and to take a walk in. Shanghai has a lot of this, but even though it may not be very well known and there are not many people today here, usually it's more crowded. Wuhan has the same. It has this like same type of areas. These nice old buildings, and they look pretty tight. Usually during the weekend this will be packed, this area. But even I remember in Shanghai during the week you might not see many people in this kind of area. So there's a police station. I will turn around there. I'm not going to stay here. And let's turn here. Today I will have like tons of footage to prepare. So this camera really paid off. Let's go through here. Yeah, many things in China are often start like many shops start in the morning, 8 or maybe 10 o'clock, and go until 9 or 10 in the evening. Saturday and Sunday included. Sunday is not a special day here. All holidays, Christmas and things usually don't exist here. They simply don't exist. Only maybe with the exception of the normal New Year's Eve. Everyone has everywhere in the world. That one exists in China too, but there's of course the Chinese New Year, which is the biggest festival, or like this is then the Spring Festival, but this is the biggest occasion for celebration in China. And this means basically that there are two times New Year's Eve. Two parties to celebrate the New Year. One time for the normally, like everywhere else in the world, on the 31st of December, and then the second time for the Chinese New Year, which is just a few weeks ahead, at the end of January. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, through here. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. I will take a video with my iPhone. Just going to continue to walk here. A little bit empty today. A bar, but nobody inside. Bike shop. So, I'm in a brand new train station. This is the next train station from my home now. And I'm not lying, they literally just opened, and I just arrived here for the first time using this train. It looks really nice. I mean, I don't want to like brag or something. Yeah, that's the train. That's here the station. I'll just walk upstairs. I've never taken a video in a train station before. There's just a train coming. It looks really good. This is not one of the big stations, definitely. The other ones I started in was really big. But yeah, I will just go outside here. This is with scanning. Of course, the most convenient way is here to use Alipay. Absolutely convenient. Just scan the QR code and here we go. So, I don't know where to go now because I've never walked this way here before. I need to use exit B, so let's go. Honestly, I was really impressed with the other station, which was also brand new. And the crazy part, in the first station, I boarded the train actually. On the other, still where I finished the videos. Over there, I went into the train station, and I will just tell that story in one moment. So, here we are. I will go and take exit B now. By the way, I just checked. This is real stone. Knocked against this, it's real stone. The security looked a little bit strange when I knocked on the wall, but it is real stone from what I can make out. And just got on the microphone. Yes, so in the previous train station, I walked into the station, and the moment I walk in, some guy on the back taps on my shoulder or something, and how do I get home now? Taps on my shoulder. This is great. This is so great because this is so close. Here, I'm sorry. First of all, I have to turn to night mode. Okay, these are my last 20% of battery now. I will. So, these are my last 20% of battery now. Here there's someone standing and playing and even talking, and there's no one here. But he's on his smartphone, so he's doing what usually most of the time the girls are doing, live streaming. Probably on Douyin or Xiaohongshu or any other platform. But this is so common. And it's pretty cool. Here someone is live streaming. And I mean, I think this is pretty cool. Pretty modern. And this is so common. I just need to check where to go now. Quickly. Because this looks really different. Yeah, I'm in the wrong direction. Okay. So now we can pass by again. He doesn't seem to be camera shy. And so anyways, the guy was tapping on my shoulder. This is like really not a very nice place here. You can see the other side of, I mean, this looks pretty cool. The other side of my apartment. Dark. Some of these over where you can walk to the other side of the street, they actually have elevators. But here we don't have any elevator, like not lying. Yeah, this is like Wuhan. Wuhan is not that rich for some reason. Maybe because it's in central China and there's just a little bit less going on here economically. An example for this is that the French auto industry is here, not the German, not which is like, for example, in Suzhou or Shanghai or Beijing. And yeah, the French, which are good, but yeah, maybe their prices are different from other car companies. Anyways, but on the other hand, there are no French cars on Chinese streets. So, okay, probably some joint ventures, and then they have some. They don't use the French labels. Yeah, just the fact, not. Just the fact. Almost never seen a French car here, with a French label. So let's go in this direction. Yeah, everything looks different now. I've also never used this. The right exit would have been C. Seemingly, I just took the wrong exit. Yeah, and I walked into the station. The guy taps on my shoulder. I just have a normal conversation with him, like in China, normal conversation. What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And he was really nice. And I see a camera on his chest. He seems to be filming all the time. He even mentioned then, yeah, he's filming, but no. He spoke English, which was and also not bad English, which was pretty surprising. And after some time, I felt like leaving. And there was a bakery over there. I just told him I will go to the bakery. But then, to my surprise, he just went with me to the bakery and bought me some of the stuff. And I felt a little bit weird. And I could board the train with 2 boxes of cake and some kind of cream-filled balls. Which, yeah, I mean, it's really, really nice, but considering I never knew this guy, I might never see this person again. I felt a little bit embarrassed, but it doesn't matter. And we are now, we're getting close to my home. All the shops are closed here, so this is not the most, at the moment, it's almost, I guess it's almost 10. This is not the most, even past 10. This is not the most active area. I don't know what this game is. I only know it from Windows XP. You can see on the other side, this is the huge highway I took when I took the taxi before. Yeah, recycling is also a huge thing in China. Basically, when I walk out of my apartment with some paper, cardboard in my hand, like some paper boxes, the typical thing that happens is, especially the bigger the bigger the boxes, the more likely someone will rush out or come out of nowhere and just take the boxes out of your hand. I would have just thrown them away, but seemingly like there must be some kind of station. This looks pretty nice. There must be some kind of station where you can give them away. I know that from other cities here, it's all automatic. You just put the paper inside its weight or something, and then you get some cash. But this is not a lot. But Chinese are, I don't know, but many people, especially these people that come and then get the boxes from you, it's usually more on not the younger side, but the older people, and they are into saving money, and every penny or RMB or yuan they are going to save, even if it's a small amount. And if you come with a lot of paper boxes, it's like Christmas, even though there's no Christmas here, but it's basically like Christmas for them. Yeah, and I mean, when you go through Berlin, you will see poor people walking from dustbin to dustbin and looking for glasses and plastic bottles, because you can also get some money for that. And in China, this is the paper, and then there are some, how to say that? This is some white plastic. You can also seemingly get something for that, though this can't be a lot. But people are also collecting that, like the one usually when you buy a fridge and then it's like packed in this special plastic, styropor plastic. So I'm still not. But this is the correct road to my home. I never walked here before. Always take my moped. So you can people are going to collect all these things, and it goes even further. At least here in Wuhan, maybe not everywhere, but at least here where I live, I see people all the time going through things and finding things they can, I don't know, sell or reuse or give away. I don't really know. I mean, Wuhan, we are in central China. This is this is not Manhattan. Yes. So this is pretty calm. In Chinese, Anqing. I will think later about if I will cut this out. I'm only on 10% now, but almost home. Yeah, so I think in the first video I mentioned I didn't want to live in a community, and there's a policeman or some kind of security sitting there, and when I said that, when I rewatched the video, at least the beginning, I thought, okay, this sounds really strange to someone who maybe doesn't know what is meant. And what I meant by that is, usually all these apartment blocks are fenced around. Like here, there's a fence around, and then there's a huge gate, and there's some security, and you have to, I don't know, scan your face or show a card or something to get in, like here. Yeah, this is if you can do the face scan, and sometimes usually they have a card reader. Yes, and then here there's a card reader. So yeah, for delivery guys, they will just, of course, they are not scanned, they don't have a card reader, and they will just wait for someone to go before them, because they have to go in to deliver their things and they don't have a key. And so that's the only option. And if you are going to visit a friend, basically you're going to do the same if your friend doesn't come out. So it's not super strict in my opinion, but the reason why I don't really prefer these kind of communities is that you have like this fence, and it usually goes around a number of buildings, often even quite a big number of buildings, easily 20, 25 buildings or even more, sometimes maybe only 10, but it really depends. Can be huge, often huge areas. But it means you only have a few gates. You have to go through the gate. Now I'm back home. You have to go through the gate, and as soon as you enter, you have 1-2 kilometers you still have to walk or drive or whatever to get to your house. It's really, these can be quite huge distances because the communities are pretty big. So for me it's just convenience. And here, this is my door. If I go out, there is no fence, there is nothing. I can just directly, even for me, in my opinion, this is already a little bit of a distance. 500 meters, and over there is the street, right? So even here there is a little bit of different distance, but it's not much. In the community, can easily take a lot of time. And maybe if you're in a house next to the entrance or something, it's more convenient. But then first of all, try to get an apartment which is in that house. Probably you'll not get it, or will be probably pretty hard. So I lived in communities before and got all the experience from that, and it's just inconvenient, in my opinion, to take such a long way. So for me, I prefer this here. Like, this is absolutely perfect. This is absolutely perfect in my opinion. So this is Chilo. So, yeah, there are some motion sensor, but you have to do something. So, fingerprinting and Okay, so my finger is a little bit wet, and this is not Apple or Samsung or something. Okay, so 3 times it didn't recognize. I have only one finger for this. So I dry my finger and just skip. Must be a joke. Voila, here we go. 你开说. So Kai means open. So I'm back. That's it. I hope you had some fun. The battery is also done, only 5% left, and I will now just go edit the material, and probably it will take a long time, so before tomorrow there will be no video on that. Okay, see you.